Okay, so this is my second live of the night. The first one totally got deleted because I was a little angsty, a little angry, don't want to be on that vibe. So I decided to post another one. A lot is happening. I know God is moving in my life, and I feel the energy is moving in the right direction. I am taking positive steps to be in the place that I need to be. And all of these abusers of power, I've done so much work to try to take them down, honestly. It's been super rough. But I am going to take them down. That's happening. And I'm getting them defunded. Not just me, but I'm going to, I've already set things in motion. Like with the Office of the Inspector General, the complaints for grant fraud and doing audits. That can go for every agency that isn't following the guidelines. And I'm not threatening anyone. Just saying that I want justice. I want justice for my child and myself. I want justice for my brother who was murdered. I want justice for the lies. I want justice for the slander. I want recognition of my discoveries as to those that are abusing their power, because it has to stop. People are being harmed. Children are dying. Women are being murdered. And, I plan to rise to fame, and I know he's going to jail, and a lot of people are going to jail. Right now is your time. Right now is your chance to do the right thing. It's like your last time to have a choice in the matter. And I strongly suggest that you really think about that. It doesn't matter what you thought this was going to be like. It doesn't matter what you thought you could get away with or who you could hurt. You didn't get to. You didn't. And you picked the right one. You picked the right one. You have awakened a woman that is going to awaken a lot of other women to these control tactics these men have over our lives and our children. Our children are being used and harmed in very dangerous ways by men who want to be in control of our bodies, our children, our lives, and our choices. That's why, obviously, the Violence Against Women Act doesn't have bipartisan support, but it needs it. Or there is no Equal Rights Amendment being ratified. We don't have equal rights. So I'd like to take some of these men down, however big or small that may be. And I know this is, out of left field for me to say things like this, but I want to take them down. I want them to be taken off of the bench. I want them to be properly held accountable for the pain and suffering. I want there to be an audit of the children's lives, of the rulings of these judges afterwards. I want an audit on the lives of these mothers and children. I want to know what happened to them. Did they end up in prison? Are they the ones shooting at the school? Because I'm willing to bet that has something to do with perpetrators not being held accountable. And I'm sick of perpetrators not being held accountable. That is the first step to ending mass incarceration and war, holding abusers accountable. And what I'm doing now is trying to stop this generational curse of abuse in my family line. It is a generational curse over and over and over of generations of abuse, perpetrators not being held accountable, no safety and protection, having to be quiet and take it. That has been a family curse. And I'm here to break mine. I am ending this. This is not going to continue. The abuse is not going to continue. And I strongly suggest everyone pass this on to their family line. It's no longer private or nobody wants to talk about it. Let's not talk about that. It's not our business. It's a secret. It's family business. No, you better take care of that business. If not, you are contributing to the worst of the worst in our future if you are not protecting children. You don't want to protect children? Well, that's mass incarceration of the future. That's the war machine. Angry, unprotected children who want to hurt someone, to take back control because they're hurting. Nobody ever protected them, and they got to take out that pain on someone else, and it continues. Pain keeps going over and over and over. I'm over it. I'm over it. You know, to all you all out there that are still just in the middle of it, or wherever you are in this, mothers specifically, I know there are fathers too. Just please keep going and know that you're important and you have value. And sometimes you can let go to find what you need to know. And it's very important that you do let go so you can find yourself in that process. Because when you isolate yourself, you become one with who you are. You're divinely guided into your purpose. Your purpose is taking you somewhere if you just follow your guides, listen to the signs, you see them and you feel them, but you ignore them. Because if you're, you know, in this kind of like pretend life, not seeing the pain and suffering going on around you to make yourself feel better, I mean, like, life's not worth living like that. I think we should have joy and be able to be happy. So, I believe that starts with taking the abusers of power off of places of power and holding them accountable and protecting ourselves in every kind of way and raising our boundaries up to make sure people don't get close to us that hurt us and that want to hurt us, because they want to hurt us. And, you know, I'm kind of working my way up to giving this entire affidavit and statement of everything that happened to me. And I mean, the timeline was difficult, but that affidavit will be difficult because, like, literally they tried to kill me. And I made a video before this, and I wasn't happy with that video, and I deleted it. I was talking about, you know, all these people involved, and they need to come forward, and I was angry, just like, you know, I'm not putting my energy into that. Just not. I'll pray for you. Everyone who knows the truth and does nothing. I'll pray for you. Pray for one day your healing, because living like that is just it's not the way to live. I'm just happy that I can help so many of y'all through my own struggle and suffering, and I know you all resonate with my struggle and suffering because it's yours too. Nobody knows though, so soon we're gonna find better ways of being known. Angelina Jolie wrote a book about children's welfare and safety and just put it out. It was cool. I think that this is going to get a lot more attention in the near future once I move to friendlier waters to my interests. Not here in Greensboro, North Carolina, because clearly, you know, not the sharpest crayon in the box, unfortunately. I guess that's the best way to explain this law enforcement agency in Charleston, West Virginia, too. And I mean, I think that as the enlightenment and the awakening goes on, they see all this abuse and all these medical records of my child that I've been saying had happened the whole time. And everybody just pretended that I was making this up, or whoever these people, all these people got together and just worked overtime to make sure I was portrayed in this way so people would hurt me as much as possible, stop my child from ever getting any help or safety, and drain me and try to kill me, because too many people were involved that were powerful and they needed to make me go away. They tried really hard. But God has plans, and it ain't your plans. He's got control. And, you know, I think that things are changing. I think that they're changing, and I'm really praying for everybody who has to actively deal with my child and my situation. Because as I have become emotionally stable enough to speak about it as you look into it, you might not be emotionally stable enough to handle it because you sat by and you did nothing. You're going to have to pay for that. But in the meantime, I think mitigating factors matter. The longer you go, the more aggravating I get aggravated. And when I get aggravated, I don't go and, shoot somebody or get crazy. I hit them in the pockets because I know my value. In case you forgot my value, which clearly you did. You thought I was somebody that I'm not. My story is going to be known everywhere. What happened to us. And it's going to change some things, and that's what I'm here to do. Switch it up a little bit. So, that's my life for tonight. And sending my love to everybody. And I hope you find the strength to present your truth however you need to. Gain your power back. Feel strong, not fearful. Like totally secure in yourself. Love you. Oh yes, I love me. I am the shit. And that's how I feel. Like literally. I love myself so much. Like I am proud of myself. So proud of who I am now. And this is just a few words for everyone to have a great evening. I hope you're enjoying the great cool down, and talk to you later.